What is up, you guys? This is All Day 1 on the PS4, and I'm going to be giving you a video on where the best place is to farm both knowledge of enemies and credits. So you're going to go to campaign and then go all the way to miscellaneous, and then you're going to go to the forest test area. So the forest test area is a 5-man operation. You can do this solo if you want. It scales up to the highest leveled player's level. So if you are, let's say you're on PS4 and you're playing at 117, then, well, the enemies will be 117. But honestly, the enemies are still pretty easy. Everyone in your group would also get scaled up to 117, and then everyone's stats would also be around the same. So it doesn't really matter on how high leveled the enemies are, because it's like that's just a number, because everyone's stats will stay the same regardless. I think it'll be like 220, like multiplier 220 or something like that, and then everyone's might would be around 186k. So the reason why I chose the forest test area is because I was just running this with a few friends to use it as a practice area for the Inghard test areas, but I never actually realized how quick we were completing these. We were completing these in about 10 minutes, and we were getting 80,000 credits, about 80,000 credits and higher every 10 minutes. And then the knowledge of enemies we were getting about 200 knowledge of enemies every run as well. 200 to 300, or maybe more. I'm pretty sure it was a little more than that, but we were still, it was a really good way for us to farm credits. The only problem about this though is you won't be getting any pure matter like you would from like places like lunar swamps or so and so. So also, I know I did post up a video earlier, or a few days ago, or last week, about a good way to farm credits. But like I said, this is probably the best way. And the Lunar Swamps is a good farm as well if you're just trying to get like 20,000 credits really quick in about 3 minutes. But if you're trying to get 80,000 credits in about 10 minutes, then I would highly recommend doing this, plus knowledge of enemies. So if you're setting up a group though, if you're doing this in a 5-man group, or even 3-man, or it doesn't really matter, if you're just doing this with one other person, make sure you have one other person playing support for the damage, or for the damage buff, because that damage buff is going to help you so much. You're going to want someone who is kind of familiar with playing either the Alchemist or the Lightbinder. It doesn't really matter which of the two. If you're playing in a full 5-man group, then have someone play Lightbinder and have someone play Alchemist, and have them kind of like switching on and off with their buffs, so that way you're consistently having buffs. And then for the DPSs, just play any of the strongest classes. I would recommend the Revenant or the Outlaw or the Cryomancer, obviously, because those are, in my opinion, the top 3. But if you don't have those classes, then I mean, well, you should have the Cryomancer regardless. But yeah, so if you have a good team setup, then you will be able to complete this in about 10 minutes with no god form. In god form, you can complete this about 7 minutes, so you're getting about 80,000 credits in about 7 minutes every time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let the video continue so you can just see what all the enemies are like. Well, pretty much all the enemies are that you're fighting in each room are specific enemy sets. So you might have a room that you're gonna go into a room that has mantides, another room that has oceanids, another one with demons, etc., etc. So you're fighting all the enemy types, and then you're fighting the bosses, the boss types. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let the video go. And if this video helped you at all, go and leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know down in the comment section. And yeah, also before I forget, just keep in mind you do not need to be any specific level. It will raise your level up, so anyone can pretty much do this at the same pace as someone else, except obviously you have your you'll have the symbols and whatnot, and damage bonuses from your weapons and artifacts and whatnot. But other than that, everything else is going to be the same. Everyone's stats, everyone's levels, it's gonna all be the same. So you can have a level 20 with you and you're a level 100. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So if this video helped you out, go leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section or on my Twitter at AllDayAnyDay1. and enjoy the rest of this video. Have a good day, good night, and peace.